slow the fuck down. You gotta hit the fucking. Oh.
Wait for some people to get in here. I knew you were going to be first. What up, Tommy V? Garden State Accountability. Welcome to tonight's live stream of the Ice Design Center in Delaney Hall and the ongoing protests, continuing coverage by myself, David Snow of the Exposure Report. Damon, what's good? Thank you for dropping by. Tyrant, Auditor, what's up? So I just got here. I did have to go through their security checkpoint where they're not allowing bags or gas masks, or any masks for that matter. However, you know, the Exposure Report does not take no for an answer very easily. Lulu, what's up? I was able to convince them to let me in with my bag, as I have a right to do. So I am one of the only people here with bags, and yeah, we got what's his new channel name? Oh, well, it was Jersey Watcher formerly. I forget what he changed it to now, but he's here. What's his new name? I forget. But anyway, shout out to all 23 people in the building. I have my bag. Yesterday I came here.
I'm back.
What's up? I'm gonna have to.
The people.
What's your name on YouTube now? I keep saying
New Jersey Transparency.
Right, you changed it.
Formerly
Yeah.
Jersey Watcher.
Exactly.
The greatest fucking channel that ever fucking existed.
So Jersey Watcher is now New Jersey Transparency. That's what I knew. I know him as Jersey Watcher. I forgot the new name of his channel, but that's his channel.
New Jersey Transparency.
He's here amped up. He's exercising his First Amendment rights the way he normally does, with passion and energy. Anyway, the point I was making was that I was able to get in with my bag and my equipment, despite their signs that said no bags, no masks. However, there are people here with masks. And there's really nothing they can do about it, because how do you enforce that, right? There's no law backing no masks. They're just enforcing it at the checkpoint, which I didn't record myself going through, but I am going to get the body camera footage. I felt like it would be easier for me to negotiate with them about my backpack if I wasn't on camera, and I think that was a good strategy. But it was a matter of principle for me. I think everyone here should be able to have their bags. There's nothing inherently dangerous about a bag. If people wanted to smuggle in weapons, they could do it right in their pockets or their hoodies or their sweaters. So I don't see the purpose of that. In addition to the masks, people have masks on here. It's only a defensive thing. It's not. I don't understand why. I just don't understand why they're implementing that rule or whatever. I don't even know what it is. It's not even a rule. It's nonsense in my opinion. But yeah, Crystal's wilding right now. That is what he does. That's what I've seen him do time after time. He knows how to create content, I'll tell you that much. He was here a couple of days ago. He came with his American flag mask and a MAGA hat. It did get some people riled up, but what he's promoting is freedom of speech, First Amendment, and there shouldn't be people that have a problem with that in that sense. I don't even think he is a supporter of Donald Trump. I think he was making a point about constitutional rights. I believe he has it on him right now. He said, I can make some banger content. Should I take out the hat? I suggested that he doesn't. And he took that advice. He may still yet choose to do that. I don't know. But yeah. So what do we have out here? We have a much smaller group than usual, than I've experienced. How's the sound, by the way? How's the sound? Can you hear me? Am I clear? It's very noisy and windy out here. Thank you, Made in America. Thank you, GSA. Everybody, sound is good. All right, so much smaller crowd than usual. A lot of independent media. He's wilding out. We have a lady in fairy attire and fairy ears and the like. We have, as always, BG on the scene. Shout out to BG on the scene. We did have Ian Austin down the block. He's the one that got arrested by ICE, taken into custody by ICE, and released the next day. Somewhere 15 minutes away, they just dumped him off. And no phone calls, no lawyer or anything like that.
How does that happen? It's because these security guards are a bunch of weirdos. So I was doing a interview over there, exposure report, and with the young lady, I asked her why she's here, why is she protesting? She said there were women that came to this facility that were not pregnant, and now they're pregnant.
I heard that.
And we suspect that these ICE agents, security guards, whatever they have here, they're going around having fun with all the women in here.
Yeah.
You understand?
I've heard that same allegation.
So,
shout out to New Jersey Transparency. Shout out to BG on the scene. Shout out to all the independent journalists that are out here tonight. And there's a large media presence here. Patricia, thank you for being here. I don't know if any of you seen the video that I posted. Well, I only posted it on Instagram, where I was challenging the captain about the no bag, no. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I'll get back to that. I brought my press pass, and they honored it at the gate and let me bring my bag in. Let me show you my press pass here. This was given to me by J-Town Press, my official press pass, valid wherever the Constitution applies. Get your own. What do you think of that? Not interested? What do you think of this, brother?
That was pretty good.
It's valid wherever the Constitution applies.
photo bomb.
And Garden State Accountability has one too. Oh, shout out to you, Hey, thank you. Yeah, I did, and I was successful tonight in that regard because I have my bag. And I'll show it to you. Check it out. Not only is it a bag, it's a backpack. Full-blown backpack. So that's a lesson about not taking no for an answer when you know you're right in principle. I wasn't having it. And they conceded. And they should. And they should. What's up, AV Designs? And they should. I think the officers that let me in with a backpack did the right thing. So. Different energy here tonight than the past several nights. Shout out to Texas.
Yeah, shout out to Texas. Would you guys like to participate in an interview? Hey, would you like to participate? I'm asking everybody.
They're down. Yeah.
Oh, would you like to let the world know how you feel about what's going on here at the ICE detainment facility?
It's a concentration camp.
Okay.
So just clarifying that because.
No, you're right.
I mean,
you're right.
no. You're not in the wrong. You're here helping us spread our voice, and letting that be known to the rest of the world. Right now you can look at the windows and see prisoners. There's one that's stuck out, but it's these are people that are being starved, eaten, all sorts of things that we're hearing about from inside of there, and the world's eyes are on it. It's a concentration camp, just like they were back in the day, and just as it was back then. We need to not let this happen now.
And give it another 5 to 7 years, and all the detention centers will be too filled up. And what happened back in
what they do then?
What did Hitler do when all of his concentration camps were too filled? He brought on the gas chambers and decided to just exterminate them. So this is a slow walk towards that, and it's just disturbing that the American people are letting this happen. That our elected officials are letting this happen. That no one is really getting boots on the ground and actually fucking doing something.
People are
Obviously, with the
disappearing.
exception of a lot of people. And I'm
The
from
civilians,
Minneapolis, and
yeah.
I mean boots on the ground. Like,
It's
part of the world.
What do you,
She's reading off.
what do you think about the checkpoint and them not allowing bags and protective PPE equipment in?
We have a First Amendment zone. It's fucking terrible. I mean, what does that even mean? Isn't that our fucking country? So what is this about us protecting ourselves from violence that's befalling us?
Right.
While we're trying to stop a greater violence or be a part of at least letting that greater violence be voiced. Let people hear about what's happening.
Right.
They're bringing the boot down on our fucking throats.
Yeah.
And the only way we have to protect ourselves is by putting something over our face when they try to spray us, whether that be goggles or a mask. And we're not harming anybody by doing that. We're not wearing masks to cover our identities
And
the way that they are.
And
We're
if
out
you
here
and
with
if
our
you wanted
faces
to,
as
I mean, you could put your scarf over your face or a shirt or anything like that. So it seems like it's specifically designed to prevent you from protecting yourself.
It is.
It's to give them the upper hand when they want to shoot. I mean, there's no other explanation for it.
No, and it's to make sure that we're demonized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Further demonized as people that are causing the problem. They're trying to say that about people that are
Right.
out here peacefully protesting in ways where we're trying to stand in the way of
Right.
what's happening and just simple transportation stops and everything.
How long have you been here?
About 3 weeks now.
About 3 weeks, and you
Well, I
came.
mean, probably a little over 2.
Have you been coming most nights or many nights or days or what?
I'm about 20 minutes away.
Okay,
So
me too.
most nights.
Yeah, me too.
Even when it's like pretty quiet, most nights.
Yeah, like tonight.
Like tonight,
Yeah.
but it's important to be out anyway.
Right.
We need the numbers. That's why even the people that are out there with the microphone, being loud and everything to
Right.
a certain extent, like it can be one way, but it's also necessary to have the voice out there and have people, know what's happening and get more eyes on and get more people out here. And if they're coming from afar, okay. Well, as long as they're coming here with the intention of helping out your fellow human beings, like let's
Right.
come out and use
Right.
your voice in whatever way you can and whatever way you do. We just need voices being heard because right now silence is where the violence is.
Silence is where the violence is. And speaking of violence, what have you seen from law enforcement personally that they were perpetrating violence on the people out here?
Oh, dude. I mean, it's insane. I mean, they go after people just like the first day I was here. It was a group of like maybe 10 people. It was before it got really big. It was just like, New Jersey people.
Like in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just, a few people here, and, we were out at the other end over there, and somebody was rolling a joint, and we were all protecting her from the wind and, doing nothing wrong. And there was another guy there that was like watching out for people throughout the day, and he was a bigger guy like me. And because of that, and because he was out there like giving directions and stuff, when they started questioning the situation, they utilized it as a way to come in, knock over everybody that was peacefully sitting, spray people, and unfortunately take that individual behind closed doors, where we didn't know what happened other than, at that point we just knew they were getting picked up, scanned, their phones were getting looked through, and then they were getting dropped off the road.
Yeah, I experienced a little bit of that myself. I was part of the kettling on May 31st there. Nobody was doing anything at all. They just came, bum rushed the crowd. I got hit with shields, captured into a circle, and I was eventually released because I had a press credential. But there were other people there that didn't have press credentials, and I would argue that, well, they have the same freedom of press right that I have. They were documenting what was happening, and everybody was outside the zone and non-violent. So what was the justification for that? Fortunately, I was able to capture that, and like many other independent journalists out here, capturing it and exposing it. And I think the battle is being won on social media by the independent press. That's where a lot of the work is really coming to fruition, for lack of a better way to say
we
it.
appreciate it on the people that are here, I think, every night and are like, struggling with, honestly, there's a lot of fatigue. And it's nothing compared to the fatigue of the people that are actually in there.
Right.
But, you see it amongst the people that are out here every day.
It's exhausting.
People get exhausted, and we're still pushing ourselves as hard as we can. We need to push harder, even still. And when people come out and, make noise, and people, celebrate in different ways with the people and start to create revelry amongst the crowd in those times of fatigue, and, also just, utilize their voice in ways and, kind of remind us that we do have the freedom of speech, and they can try to quell that, but we're going to keep on fighting that with our own voices.
So when does
you guys help that?
Yeah, appreciate that. I'm trying to be a neutral. Let the people are smart enough to just show it, and the people are smart enough to decide for themselves what's happening here. Right? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
And he's doing his job. He's still up there.
Thank you.
If anyone can see what's happening truly, you don't become neutral anymore.
You don't. It's been very challenging for me personally. My wife could attest to this. Yeah, there's conversations happening. There's a lot of things that don't sit right with me, but also there's also some other things that happen too that don't sit right with me. Like I was here when the guy got hit by the car here, but
I was standing next to him.
Yeah. So shout out to them.
See, that's what's all about.
It's encouraging.
And those times are rough.
That right there, that's worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's worth it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's tough, all the gray area in between when, there are people getting hurt and all this stuff out here too, but, there are people in there that are suffering so horribly that no matter what our moral imperative is, it needs to switch to this.
And that's what I've been struggling with personally. For example, the gray area in between. There are things that I've seen that happen out here that I'm like, man, maybe they shouldn't be doing that.
What are you going to do when you're looking at concentration camps all day?
That's a valid
For weeks.
for weeks.
But you
we're
understand
hearing
what I
about
mean, right? Like,
strikes. We're
yeah.
hearing about people getting horribly treated in there.
Right.
We're reading these horrible letters, and like,
And it all circles back to that's the principle, right?
I cannot reasonably understand any response, because there is no reasonable response to this. This is a time unprecedented. I mean, we never thought we'd repeat history this way, so what the fuck else are we gonna do? People are gonna get on the street, and people are gonna, in some cases, do the wrong thing. But you know what? It's a matter of us getting out there. And it's a matter of us making our voices heard regardless. Even if they fucking shake. We have to get out there and we have to speak our voice. Because we will never have a chance again. And in the future, there will be people, children, that look back at history and ask, how the fuck did this happen? And they'll wonder who the fuck was out there. And if you're not out there right now, you're gonna be the one sitting there telling them that you sat on your fucking ass.
You heard it here on the Exposure Report. What's your name?
Discord.
I'm David.
David Hutchinson.
So you heard it here. Do better. In his opinion, people should not be sitting on their ass. They should be doing something. And we all have a responsibility to do what we do. For me specifically, to protect our constitutional rights. There's so many different things you can address that's happening out here on these streets. Today, for me, was the bags. Other days, it's the violence. Other days, it's simply supporting the people here. Oh, they're bouncing them out. All right, so so they were successfully bounced that car out of here. Other nights, that didn't happen. The cars forced their way past the protesters here, but I mean, you see the small group all dressed in black with masks, and they're basically not having it. They're not letting people come through. The employees of the Geo Group here, period. I don't know if they're going down to the other gate down there and getting in. I hope I don't get copyright stricken for the music.
There's far too many of you down. You know you bring some love here today.
Christo's doing an interview over there. Oh, cars coming out. I'm gonna try to capture anything I can capture for you guys. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Boots on the ground. Independent journalism is alive. We are challenging authority when they try to take press rights away, so that we can make sure that we document this and disseminate to you, the public. They formed a line here. There's a vehicle that's going to attempt to exit. They've locked arms and have formed a wall, a human wall.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
We'll keep getting better at this too.
The people have formed a human wall here. They've linked arms in solidarity. This vehicle is going to either have to make a choice. Are they going to go back inside, or are they going to run over human beings here? They have retreated. They have retreated back inside for the time being. They are closing the gate. They've successfully prevented a vehicle from exiting right now. They
Hey, man. That belly squat and cough for me because it looks like them shits is too fucking tight. Yo, shit. Your fucking ass cheeks looking too fucking tight right now, bro. Calm the fuck down. Get off the fucking fence.
Bro, I saw
God
you eat a
damn.
poop sandwich.
Calm down.
You literally ate shit.
No, I think your boy's too drunk to drive. You gotta send him back home.
Go kiss each other in the guard shack. You're doing that all day
Bro,
yesterday.
you look like you're a mean ass hurting in that
fine.
bitch.
It's
Fuck,
2026.
dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you gonna do a little dance
That
for us?
piss you
Or,
off?
like,
That piss you off?
Smash that like button.
Hi, buddy.
So the guy that wants to talk through, he's smiling. He's getting a kick out of it.
You smiling? This is funny? You think this is funny? Why don't you make like your hairline and run away, bitch? Why don't you make your hairline and run away like the bitch you are?
Run away!
Doing the kidding? You think you're brave? You think you're brave? I call you a weapon, but that has warmth and depth, bitch! Bitch! Lit big ass? Come on!
Learn how to fucking iron your shirt!
You're gonna go home and stay silent knowing you're breaking up families. How that feel? How it feel knowing you're gonna go to hell?
So they have some of the mayor's people approaching now. That means that probably they got the word that things have been escalating and PD may be getting involved, and they've been trying to de-escalate the people in the yellow, such as Deputy Mayor Lakeisha Ure. I believe her intentions are good. And her team has good intentions of trying to make sure the people's rights are respected, yet ensure safety
Did he just say yummy?
for everyone.
I promise you my balls taste like sea salt and ass.
We have another vehicle coming in. We have Newark PD approaching. They're probably going to try to provide security here. So second car is approaching now. They are probably going to use violence to remove the people from this line.
You're the fucking
on press. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. On press, on press.
You serve Nazis! What is this guy doing? What is that guy doing? What is that guy doing? Back up! Fuck you! Fuck you! This is our freedom of speech, son, you bitch! Fuck you!
Press, press. Press. On press, on press.
Where are you taking him? It is my business. Where are you taking him?
Yo,
Bro,
breathe, bro, breathe, breathe, breathe.
Push
Persephone Squires. Persephone, yeah.
415-932-9191. 415-932-9111. That's Persephone Squires. Call that number. Thank you, Persephone, for your work. We will get you out.
Do it one more time! You got it free!
I'm gonna call them. We got you.
The fuck? Let me get up. Let me get up. Yeah, but I'm fucking cool. Don't touch me, bro. On press. He pushed me this way. Fucking asshole. Which way am I going, bro? Okay. Not that way? I think it's some. It's again conflicting commands, that's right. Let me get out the way. What's up, brother? We have Deputy Mayor in the future. You're here.
Back up.
Just where do I gotta go? Just give me- They told me to come this way. I'm getting conflicting commands, bro. They told me to go this way. You tell me. It's a little confusing. I'm press. I'm currently press. All right.
Just give us a little bit of space, okay?
Sergeant Oliveira ordered this unconstitutional, we have to go to Wilson Ave, is what he's saying. Same thing as last night. What do you come right now?
So they're declaring it an unlawful. They're declaring it an unlawful assembly. I got to do my job here.
I'm leaving, but I'm telling everyone to come here.
They're gonna push everybody back.
I want communication like that. Fuck. You guys are the front line of fascism. Know that.
Stay on the sidewalk.
You guys are the reason why America is falling into fascism.
We have a white shirt here.
Because of your compliance. Your compliance is compliance does not just following orders is not a good excuse.
has 2 bars, so that's is that 2 bars? That's a lieutenant, right? Two lieutenant.
White shirt's a captain, sir.
He's a captain. Oh, I'm trying to see his insignia.
That's fine.
being committed in this building. Why would
Right,
we
so
not
Captain.
go in and fucking investigate?
So, oh yeah,
Our
yes,
Congress people can't go in here because human rights are being abused. But the priority is taking away and minimizing our First Amendment rights.
What is your badge number you have?
Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than that.
Sir, what is your badge number?
I know y'all don't want to be here doing this.
What's your name and badge number? You have to tell me. You have to tell me. You have to tell me.
Why are you telling us to move? Under what law? You are my servant.
What's your badge number? What law are you
What's his badge number? What's his badge number? ICE is right there. Arrest!
So we have several members of ICE outside here. They're backing up now. They're retreating. They have pepper bullet sprays over here.
Go kiss your boss, you whore!
Pull the gun out.
They're leaving.
Go suck that dick! Fuck you!
Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. I'm David Snow of The Exposure Report. You saw here exactly what happened. I do have 360 body cam footage, so I got every single thing that happened.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
We did have a captain on scene. We have several sergeants. We have many police officers. There was one officer who was extremely amped up and aggressive. I did get pushed and shoved onto the ground while I identified myself as press. I was an easy target because I wasn't being aggressive. I took a knee position to get the shot of the arrest. He didn't want me taking pictures of whatever was happening on the ground. I don't even remember. I don't even know there was so many things happening. And I was just trying to get the best shot I could get of each thing. And while I was kneeling down, he shoved me onto the floor. Even though I was saying I'm press. I'm only taking pictures. I have clearly displayed credentials. The first thing I would do if I was them is take those damn yellow vests off. But I guess they want the police to know who they are, so they don't get the wrath. The people are not looking to hurt those individuals.
They love to run away.
What does it look like? Did you check the sheriff's home?
Equipment bag.
Yeah.
Equipment bag. Anybody see it?
No, another bag missing. Maybe you have any tracker on it? Might track back to a sheriff's house like the other one did.
Right. We're looking for a bag, and we have people in it.
Over there. It seems like
My brother, I did see ICE agents here. They did come up to here.
I saw him and
Yeah, they came
all
over
the way
here.
up to here.
Yeah.
They were all the way up to here lined up. When I was taking the guy back to the medic, they actually started all of them following us until I started recording.
They had their pepper bullets prepared, cocked, and loaded and ready.
Back up a little bit.
So
I
they're
called
doing a
for
good
medic.
job
They
here.
started laughing. They're like, "Oh, you guys need a medic?" It's like, "I'll give you a medic right now."
Okay.
Okay, well, I didn't get a police report.
Have your bag?
You. Good job. The mayor's team they're the middlemen here. they're the ones trying to maintain. It's supposed to be public safety, and I guess their idea of maintaining public safety is by I don't know. Watch the video for yourself. You tell me what you think about it. Form your own conclusions. I'm just here to take pictures. Hit that like button. 134 people in there. Hit that like button. Yeah, Eric Estrada. That's all I'm calling him.
Yeah, I'm close to it right now. I'm close to it right now.
Bro, I got everything up and close and personal, and I got the 360.
Yeah.
That, of course, everything. Yeah, Adam?
Yeah.
What's
Nice to
up?
meet you.
I followed you on. I
Thanks,
sent you my
man.
video.
Appreciate it.
I think I sent you my video talking to that. I was arguing with that cop over there. They wouldn't let me get my bag in.
Oh yeah.
I got it in today though.
Good, dude.
I showed him my freaking press pass. Check it out.
They didn't care.
It took some negotiating. It took a lot of. It took a lot of convincing. I have another press pass too, but this is principle for me. They're all irrelevant, right? We all have the Constitution.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's been providing really good coverage here on Instagram. Do you do YouTube too, or only Instagram?
I just started doing. I'm bigger on TikTok. Really.
Oh, you're all right.
Adam Cray.
Adam Cray on TikTok.
TikTok and Adam.Cray on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yep.
So he's been providing a lot of good coverage here, a lot of breaking news. He's been on the ground. I've been watching him before I come to see what's happening, what they're doing, what's going on. So shout out to Adam.
Yeah, CRAI. Adam CRAI.
Adam CRAI on TikTok. Adam.CRAI on Instagram.
And I just got this cop literally beating a protester, shoving a protester from behind. That's excessive force.
He was wild.
There's no disputing it.
That one main guy was
He
out
was
of control.
out of control.
Yeah,
Out of control.
he was void raged out, and there was no stopping him. And none of his the problem is none of his partners would de-escalate him. That's when they have a duty to say, "Yo, chill out," and back each other up.
There's multiple ways to handle that.
Multiple ways to handle. We got a lawyer here.
Not that way.
Yeah, any other way but that.
You either arrest everybody standing in front of the car, which you can do, right? You give a lawful order to move, and if they don't, you arrest people. Like, fine, whatever.
I would say though, you should verbalize, "Hey, you're under arrest."
Right.
So if somebody has a clear command and no.
Calmly and de-escalating language. Yes.
And then after that,
people show up here like, listen, if you want to arrest somebody standing there, fine, go ahead and arrest them.
Right.
But you got to show up, be like you're a lawful order move.
Yeah. I think equally though, when somebody comes out and runs somebody over,
the same, agree.
they should be arrested as well.
It's just I've never seen something be escalated
So quickly, right?
so quickly for no reason.
Right, they're locking arms. Start using words, start negotiating, you know what I mean?
You don't need to roll off with 6 cars.
Right, violence doesn't have to be the go-to. Yeah. And
You know that one cop's name?
which one?
That one really angry guy.
Yeah.
That guy needs to get.
I got some good close-ups on him.
Oh, man, wait till you see my shit.
No, that guy should not be out here.
Yeah, no,
That guy's looking.
he's a danger to the community. That's not public safety. That's public danger. Yeah.
Hold on, I'll find him on my video.
Let me go to my 360 footage here.
Guys, can we get a few hands to help us move stuff away just in case they try to force us out tonight again?
They're definitely going to. I heard them talking about it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Anyone badly hurt? We need to call that medic.
If anyone can clip the big guy and email me that clip at THEEXREP@gmail.com, the xrep@gmail.com, so I could get that uploaded too. Instagram expeditiously. I'm gonna stay around here. So, well, I guess we have answered the question of what will happen tonight. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button for day 17 of coverage by myself, David Snow of the Exposure Report. I believe that New Jersey Transparency has left. I was looking for Vinny from Garden State Accountability to pull up. Not sure if he's on his way or not, but I did see him in the chats before. Day 17. Day 17. All right, let me check out some of these chats here. LJ screen recorded it. Thank you, LJ. Shout out to Status Crew. I don't think they're here today, actually, but shout out to them. They may not be able to. Okay. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Thank you, Patricia. How did it look? Did I get the right shots? I was trying to get it so all you guys could see exactly what's happening. I am going to show her that black woman is actually Deputy Mayor Yor. Her last name is Yor. She works directly for the Director of Public Safety, Emmanuel Miranda. He's the Director of Public Safety here in Newark. He is the man calling the shots here, right? He's the Director of Public Safety. He's in charge. He's in charge of at least in charge of the Newark Police Department. He's not in charge of the county sheriffs. He's huh?
What, are you streaming?
Yeah, streaming. Yeah, that was all live.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Adam here. Yeah.
Wild, excessive force.
Yeah, I got a couple people watching. I've been streaming. This is day 17. I have maybe 6 days so far, and yeah.
Yeah.
The people are interested. It's
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, do your thing. Listen to chats here. So she was coordinating, I guess, with law enforcement and trying to politic it. I mean, she's a politician at the end of the day, and I don't know. I mean, we did have a captain here. Oh man, this music, I gotta walk away. Hold on. I don't want to get copyright stricken. Blah, 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 blah. Can you hear the music or no? Thank you, Leroy. I'm trying to be objective and neutral here. It's hard when you're getting shoved by police yourself. Well, I have clear credentials on. Clearly, I have camera equipment in my hand, professional camera equipment. I have a 360. I have DJI mics. I have a microphone in my hand. So the fact that they're shoving me out the way just means that they don't really have situational awareness. I was not interfering. I was staying out the way. I was getting my shots. I was telling them that I'm press. So there's no reason that they should think anything otherwise. You know. Oh, check this out. I have not noticed this before. This is so funny. Check this out over here. Yeah, my commentary. Yeah. So I didn't notice this before. This is hilarious. Press media area. I'm not sure what this is for. I mean, it's not restricted to only press. Anyone can go here. And press doesn't have to stay in this little box they try to create. So what's the purpose of this? Again, no thought process whatsoever. This is, I mean, look over here too. Medic, press. I mean, this is like the timeout area that they have in school. You go to the timeout room because you got in trouble. You must stay here. Yeah, free speech zones. And not only free speech, freedom of press, First Amendment zones. You have to go there and pray. It's the only place you're allowed to pray or speak or take pictures and assemble. I don't know. It's weird. I don't want to go back down there. They're blasting some music over there. I don't want to get the copyright strike. They're playing some Tupac Shakur. Shout out to Tupac. May he rest in peace. I mean, so what do you think about Newark PD? Do they have a duty to come here and clear the protesters from blocking the egress of the Geo Group employees? They were linked arm in arm, peaceful chain. Their goal was to restrict their movement peacefully, I suppose. They were just standing in a line locked in arms. They're there to keep the peace, not to cause unpeace, okay? Maybe check out the other gate. Yeah, this other gate is available as far as I know. I don't know if the vehicles can, I don't know anything about the design of this place. Right, is that breaking the law? Then they have a duty to enforce the law, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think they had a right to grab people and throw anyone. I think if they are attempting to place someone under arrest, they should identify themselves and verbally tell them that you're being placed, you're under arrest, and give them the opportunity to comply if it is a lawful arrest. We have they gave me the peace sign. They know that I'm independent journalist. I've had several conversations with Deputy Mayor Ure. I imagine there's a tremendous amount of pressure coming from all different angles to do this, do that. I don't think they know exactly what to do, but the thing I respect about her is that she's actually here. I don't know. I think her heart wants to try to keep the peace. I think that is her intention from having conversations with her. Yeah, can't get close to the protest area now because of the music. So yeah, hit that like button. It is free and easy, and much easier than giving up your rights, your First Amendment rights, even though the police think that should be easy, but it's not easy for some of us who believe in the Constitution and believe in being free citizens here. Leroy, I don't know if you know, I was able to get my bag past the checkpoint down the block. I used my negotiating skills that I somewhat learned from you, I suppose. I might be able to get an escort back to my car when this thing is over. I don't know. But I did assert myself, and I did stand my ground on that. I was not taking no for an answer. Thanks. They did detain me. And that's when we had the conversation, and I was able to get in. So. Still some copyright music being played in the background, so keeping my distance. They are stopping masks again. Many people here do have masks because I don't know the law enforcement's logic. A bag isn't the only way to bring a mask into this area, and if you don't wear it on your face or on, it's not visible to them. You walk right past and get it in, and then once it's in, they're not enforcing a no mask. They're not telling you people they can't have masks or arresting them for having it, because they can't, because it's not against the law to have a mask out on a public sidewalk. So that checkpoint is completely bogus and unlawful. They're not letting people come in with masks on this public sidewalk, even though people on this public sidewalk have masks. Thank you, AV. Appreciate it. That music is killing me. I hope you guys can't hear it. I really don't want to get copyright stricken. And I'm going to try to keep talking over it so I don't. But think about how bizarre that is. They won't let people walk past that line with bags and masks, but there are people over here with bags and masks. I myself have a bag. Many people here have masks. So, and the bags and the masks are not creating an issue. The masks, like, it's protective gear. So, and it's not about that they don't want people to conceal their identities. Maybe it is, but if it is, that's ridiculous logic, because people have scarves and handkerchiefs. As you saw, Christo from New Jersey Transparency had an American flag bandana wrapped around his face, concealing his identity, and a ski mat. One of the balaclavas, I'm not sure how you say it. A pushaisti, for those who know. But he was wearing that with a American flag bandana, concealing his identity. Wasn't an issue. And so it seems like their only objective is to make sure they don't have, the protesters here don't have gas masks, so that when they decide to shoot tear gas or pepper spray, it's effective. That's the only logic for that. But many people have masks anyway, so balaclava, thank you. So yeah, that's all they want to do, is they want to make sure people can't protect themselves, have their protective gear. Sorry, my wire is stuck on my boot here. Holy shit, how did that happen? All right. They just want to make sure that people are not protected from the gas, the potential chemical weapons attacks being perpetrated on the This gate is opening right now. Oh, it just closed. I'm going to cover this gate here. There's a whistle blowing here. That means ice is coming. That means usually when that happens, people charge forward. They came out in massive force, if you could see it, like a lot of them for one car exiting. They do have a no trespassing sign, private property, and there was at least 24, if not more, ICE agents at the gate to provide, I guess, security for that vehicle in case protesters came here. I think, yeah, if I'm being honest, I'd be very concerned if the protesters did try to block this gate. I have seen them do it before, but I would be very concerned because they are even more aggressive than the Newark police, and they are utilizing pepper spray and pepper bullets, and they are very aggressive. So I would be concerned for the protesters. This is the exact location where they arrested Ian Austin the night before last, when they were protesting here in front of this egress, and one of the ICE supervisors, it appeared, told them he was taking them with him, and grabbed him and dragged him in. He was released the following day. That was yesterday, sometime either in the late morning or early afternoon. He was dropped off somewhere about 15 minutes away from here. He wasn't given a phone call. He wasn't given the opportunity to contact a lawyer. So that music is killing me. Anybody know where Garden State Accountability is? If he's coming or if he's not, that's cool too. It's all good. That's exactly it, Terrence. Yeah, hey Brandon. Yeah, I saw him. He did give me a phone call, and I believe he was on his way. But it's he probably got a little ways to go to get here. Yeah, I mean, from most of the people here are peaceful. Some of the police are peaceful, and then there's others. And you could see for yourself. Hopefully, I got you the shot so you could make that determination for yourself. Beautiful night out here. No, all good. GSA, all good. I know. All right. I'm glad you got done and you're on your way home. I know you have a long drive back, and obviously you have other things that are more pressing tonight. All good. I'm all good. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be staying around here. I don't even know what time it is. Is it around 10:30? What we got here? Oh, it does say the time on the chats. 10:28. Okay, Timothy, I'm not sure what your issue is. I'm taking pictures, man. I'm documenting so that you could see what's happening here, just for transparency and accountability purposes. I like to say that believe that my viewers are intelligent enough to decide for themselves, but apparently some of them aren't. Yeah, Muslim communists. Yeah, Brandon, do what you feel is. That's right. Anyway, listen, talk your shit. It's all good, but at least try to be accurate. I wasn't harassing anyone. Definitely not Muslim, and I'm definitely not a communist. So Oh, that music is killing me. I don't want to get the copyright strike. I can't go over there. But yeah. Whatever, bro. Whatever story you want to tell yourself. But welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me here. Smash that like button if you're going to talk nonsense. Free speech, right? It's all good. I definitely would always protect your right to say whatever dumb shit it is you want to say. And I mean that. We welcome haters. They're helping bring up our views. If they were really haters, they wouldn't be watching. Let them be. Let them voice their opinion. Doesn't faze us. Doesn't change the law. Yeah, it's true. Not worried about the haters. Fortunately, I've never met a hater in person, so. That's funny, Brandon. Lost more than that. But. Do you think, Eljo? You know what I'm saying, Alabama? Thank you for showing me love and coming to my channel and giving me views. Hey, smash that like button. 7 more likes to 100. What? Yes, we do hear when a person is purposely trying to stir shit up. We hear it, we can read it, we see it, and that appears to be you. But smash that like button. Thank you, Susan. 5 more to go to get me to 100 likes. That they have this music, copyright music, blasting over there, and I do not want to get the copyright strike. Can you guys hear the music, or is it only me? Right, Land of the Free? It went from quiet to chaos, back to quiet in like 3 minutes. All right, thank you, guys. Good, because it's pumping, and that's why I got my distance from over there. Someone has one of your speakers, GSA, like the big joints, and they're pumping it, and I'm like, man, a little bit. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mess with me because of it. Hi, Annette. There are a very small, actually there is protesters here still, small handful in front of that gate. No, the original gate where it popped off. They are standing in front, I guess, still sticking with their strategy there. But it looks like 10 or less people. And there's 0 people in front of this gate. This is the gate that they fortify, that they defend a lot stronger than the other gate. The other gate seems to be Geo Group employees coming in and out, and they depend on the Newark PD to provide protection when the protesters block them. This gate here, they seem to protect themselves. ICE agents come out in force whenever, in numbers, as a show of force, when someone enters or exits this this gate here. During the can I call it melee? of the recent situation with the police and the protesters moments ago, ICE did come out and they walked about halfway down this street here, but they retreated when I guess they deemed the situation to be under control. There is another group of protesters down this way here, where they have all of their I don't know about all of their, but a lot of equipment or supplies rather, and I think they were concerned. That if they they were anticipating if Newark PD were trying to push them back past that half-mile checkpoint, they didn't want the supplies to get taken or thrown away. So I believe they were trying to move them in that direction, as a means to protect them and safeguard them. Oh, am I still recording on this 360? I don't need to be. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm still getting used to using the 360, but I do like that when I press this button, it turns on, records, and then when I stop it, it turns off, and it stops the video and saves me some battery life. Shout out to you guys for getting me to over 100 likes, and for everyone here sticking with me. The music seems to have stopped for now, so check it out. This is what we got, so you can see. This is who we got here now. About a third, maybe a quarter of the way down the block toward the checkpoint. A small group there. And then this way, we have a small group there.
See you later, bro.
Later, bro. Have a good night. Be safe.
Take care. Be safe.
Thank you. Small group on that side as well. So some on that side, some over there, but definitely much smaller group than typical. Oh, if you have 1,000 people paying to sub to you or giving a lot of donations, a small amount of folks give you is negligible. Okay. Later, Tim. And read my hat. Is it backwards? Says, fuck off respectfully. And I hope to see you again. What's up, brother? How are you? Interesting day here. So interesting night. So, what do you think? Did you get any good shots?
Yeah,
I mean,
I got the
it's hard not to,
all
right?
the way over there.
Oh,
when
yeah?
they were here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got a few of them. That was fun.
I was right in the thick of it. Oh man, it's crazy.
So were you posting it live or you're?
Oh, I'm live. Yeah, I'm live now. Yeah. The people like to see it live. I mean, it's an objective witness. It doesn't lie, and it's in real time, so no one can say you edited it. You know.
What do you want?
This is the real YouTube.
Oh, what's
Yeah. My channel is The Exposure Report. So we're live now. I've been coming out here. The reason I keep coming out, the first time I just wanted to see what's going on, what's happening. When I got smashed with the shields by the state police, even though I was identifying myself as press, clearly on the side, and nothing was going on anyway. Oh, yeah, this is my press pass. Bonafide certified, valid wherever the Constitution applies. I did have this one. I did have this one on here that night, and but now as principal of the site. They didn't care. No, they didn't care if you were just there taking pictures or if you were actively protesting. But nothing was happening. They had moved everyone out of, it was the curfew. They moved everyone down there and nothing was happening. And but they were just, it was weird, man.
Yeah.
So I felt an obligation now to keep coming back and reporting there. Yeah. I might pack it up soon though, let's see.
Yeah.
It's probably just after 10:30, 10:40. Is SJVT in the building? Let me find out. Yo! Welcome. Appreciate you being here. I was staying away because the music, I didn't want to get a copyright strike.
Oh, that's, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. What's going on down here?
I think they moved a lot of the stuff down there,
Okay.
shorted that. I think they're all just
Are they coming back? Is everybody coming back?
I think so.
I
I'm not
think
sure.
so.
I just know they were talking over there.
Okay, so they're politicking over there. SJVT, thank you for being here. What up? It's been crazy over here the past week. First night I got here, I was smashed with shields by the state police and ICE, and then pushed and shoved and hit, and they were shooting pepper spray bullets and all different kind of things from each night, back to back to back.
Fuck the New Jersey Police Department tonight.
You heard it.
Shit show.
So, shit show, according to the young man here. There's been a lot of shit shows here by law enforcement, but it's been crazy, and now they've created I don't even know what to call it. I guess you would call it a policy, because they've put up a sign that says no backpacks, no masks, and they're stopping people from coming down the block with backpacks, this open public sidewalk with backpacks and masks. I don't even know what the justification is for that. I have all my equipment in my bag, so I was able to politic that. I didn't take no for an answer, and I have my backpack. A lot of people unfortunately accepted what they were being told to put their backpacks away, and they put them away, but I challenged it and was able to get mine in. So, you can't just bend the knee when they tell you to do something. You have to challenge authority, especially when you haven't broken the law. And I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm out here to document what's happening out here in order to bring the people transparency and hold the government accountable. So yeah, no, I need my equipment. It's in my bag. I'm trying to do my job here and document matters of public interest to disseminate to the public. That is journalism. I have my press pass. Check it out, guys. I'm an official, credentialed journalist. And trust me, bro. And that's a fact. And I wanted to remember to tell you guys that if you want to get your press pass so that you can wear one to an event where you want to document and engage in your press freedom, and they're giving you a difficult time, you can go to freepresspass.com, and there's a template there that you put in the information that you choose to put in, and it will generate your press pass. You upload a picture, it will generate your press pass. So go to freepresspass.com. Brought to you by Leroy Truth Investigations and myself, The Exposure Report. Our links are also in there to take you to our YouTube pages. And there's a whole bunch of useful information about freedom of press and what press actually is, and who is press and freedom of press and what rights we have. And that press pass that you get from freepresspass.com is valid wherever the Constitution applies. Get your free press pass at freepresspass.com. And it is an electronic press pass that it generates that you can simply download and print yourself and put it in a case, or just keep it on your phone digitally. We have a laminated version for $15, laminated press pass. That looks dope too. It can be sent to you. It doesn't maintain any personally identifying, but however, you don't have to put any information. There's no requirement to put any specific information in there. It does ask for your email address, and it asks for a name, an email address. And you can leave it blank. You can put a company name, whatever company you choose to call your media company. For like myself, mine is called the Exposure Report. I work for myself, and so I've given myself a press pass. I created one today, as a matter of fact, for my wifey. I like that, Brandon. Crack News Network pass. Right, exactly. It requires you to put a company name, but you can put whatever you want the company that you have to be. So, you want to have your company be, fuck off respectfully press.com, fuck off respectfully press, right? Anyone can have their own press pass and work for themselves. If you are engaging in the action of press, which is gathering matters of public information and disseminating it to the public. What's up? Take care.
Thanks for being here, man.
All right, absolutely. You too. Then you are exercising your freedom of press right. 100% of us have the right to freedom of press. It's the First Amendment of the Constitution, just as much as we have the freedom to religion, the freedom of speech, the right to assemble, and redress our government of grievances. It's a right, just like all the other ones. We can all be press. Thank you, Divine. And Brandon says we're going to find Mingling. Shout out to Mingling. Thank you, Ali. Yeah, check it out. I mean, generate your press pass. You don't have to buy one. You can generate it and print it out yourself. You can have it laminated. You can put it in a plastic case that you can buy on Amazon. And it's not a fake press pass. I was having a conversation with the deputy mayor of public safety here. And she said, we got to vet people out because, people are creating their own fake press passes or something like that. And I'm like, oh, what are we talking about here? I said, there's no government agency that generates press passes. That's an official thing, right? Companies, media companies generate passes for their employees and give it to them. And if you work for yourself, or even if you don't work at all, if you're a citizen journalist, or you're just a person that wants to take pictures, you're engaging in your freedom of press right. And the public and the quote-unquote press, the press doesn't have any more rights in public than any other person, and and a member of the public doesn't have any more rights in public than someone who's engaging in their press right. We're all equal out here on the sidewalk, or at least we're supposed to be. GGA needs a press pass. Shout out to Good Guy Activism in the building, my boy.
Man, this shit crazy.
This was crazy, right?
This shit real crazy. All the cops who's supposed to be our community leaders, community protectors, coming out here and abusing us, kicking us. There was a woman, tiny as hell, about this big, and this cop just, boom.
That big guy, right?
Big guy.
He was wilding out on everybody. He was grabbing anybody he could get it within arm's
I have a
reach.
camera. I'm trying to protect people and grab them, and I'm getting pushed and shoved.
I got it too. I got the one on the floor.
How is MPD? Hey, Roz Baraka, is this what your orders are? Is this what you told them to do? To protect ICE against us? Did you tell your squad to do that? Or is that a personal issue that needs to be handled internally?
What do you think about Emmanuel Miranda, the director of public safety for Newark? I was told that he's the one calling the shots direct because he's directly.
He a geopolitician bootlicker. That's all that is. Just like they say, they're following orders. That's all that is, following orders.
They do say that a lot.
That's why they get no respect. That's why we don't respect the cops. Shit like that.
They need to respect the people that pay their.
We are the community.
salaries, right?
They're supposed to be protecting the community. We are the community they're supposed to be protecting, not harming us. Why do I feel threatened every time they come?
Do you have a bag with you?
I do.
Did you go past them with the
Oh
bag?
no, I snuck it in.
You snuck it in.
I snuck it in.
I was able to negotiate.
You negotiate?
Yeah, we went back and forth for a while. But to his point, people sneaking in, whatever, and then once you're in, there's nothing they can do about it. So
Nothing
what's
to
the
do about
point?
it. They only doing that because they see us, they see how much resilient we are, and see how we come out every day. Every day they try to deter us. They try to take away, show their armed force, snatch us. Every day they try to bully us and make us feel weak. But every day we come back stronger, prouder, louder. I still got friends in there that hasn't been released yet. That ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep them down there. Keep taunting them. Because they ain't nothing but bootlickers. All of them.
Shout out to you. You heard it here on the Exposure Report. He's not fucking with the bootlickers. I know many people that feel that way. David GGA Miranda. So GGA, did you know that the the director of public safety here in Newark was named Emmanuel Miranda? Did you know? There are several law enforcement officers that are proudly wearing their thin blue line flag. And I've called them out on it. I don't know if I was live on Garden State Accountability yesterday when I was having a conversation with one of the police officers here. But we had the conversation about why we don't approve of that and what it means, and you know, I think Garden State Accountability told me I was on fire, right? Yeah, GSA found out. He found out. So I don't know if you've been watching what you saw, GSA. It got a little wild here today. Couple people were arrested. At least, I don't know. You guys are watching. How many people were arrested? 2 or 3, maybe more. I just remember people being thrown to the floor, dragged, put in handcuffs, and put in cars. I remember 2 specifically. I believe there were others. But check it out, GSA. This is the. Can I squeeze through here? Thank you. So this is the egress that protesters have been lining up to make it difficult for the Geo Group employees here. That is the company that owns and operates the Delaney Hall Detention Center that's housing the ICE and the detainees. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. This is where the employees enter and exit during their shift change, and I suppose if they go out for lunch or anything like that or whatever. So when the gates are opening and cars are about to enter from here or exit from there, they lock arms and line up across here to prevent them in an act of civil disobedience. Several times that they have done that, the Geo Group employees have steamrolled right through them in with their vehicles. I have personally witnessed people being hit by vehicles. I have also personally witnessed people throwing themselves on top of vehicles and hitting them, kicking them, and throwing things at them, and a mutual escalation that has only resulted in protesters getting hurt or arrested. And then I've personally witnessed protesters just hanging out doing nothing whatsoever and being hit with shields and dragged to the ground and arrested. So, man, there's a lot of things happening here. Shout out to GSA for making a new press pass. So they're talking to each other between the gates. We have this lady who's a fairy, dressed up as a fairy. Sorry, I'm not calling her a fairy. I'm saying literally dressed up as a fairy and blowing bubbles and asking the question, is this the land of the free? I thought there was a great shot when the person was on the floor getting arrested and she dropped her sign and it landed in front of the person getting arrested, and we were able to get the shot that begged the question, is this the land of the free? While the man was being jumped, and I mean, it was like overly, you have to just see it for yourself, come to your own conclusion. You guys are all smart enough to know what you saw and leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about what happened here tonight, and go back to the other lives. Each night there's something to watch, there's something to see, there's something of significance to help you form your opinion and of what's happening here. Shout out, she's representing you. The lights are extremely bright here. The camera doesn't, it pales in comparison. So like I have to squint with my eyes. Man, New Jersey Transparency came here today. He was wild and he was on some shit. I was laughing. It was entertaining for me. So it was nice to see him. Haven't seen him in a very long time. But he was here doing what he does, and you know. He definitely knows how to create some content, I'll tell you that much. Shout out to New Jersey Transparency. He left GSA right after the arrests, I know he was saying he had to go, and he left. I'm getting hungry again. Definitely thirsty. I didn't bring anything to eat or drink here with me. They, you know what's crazy is first they told me I couldn't bring my bag in. Then I was able to negotiate with them, which I shouldn't have to do, that I am going to bring my bag in. But they didn't want me to bring my mask in the bag. It was completely unacceptable. So we came to an agreement that I wouldn't bring the mask in, and this is all going to be on body camera. And I wouldn't bring the mask in my bag. And so I went and I put the mask in my pants, and then I came in and I kept my word, because I'm not a liar. The mask was not in my bag. However, it is now. And to the point I'm making is that it's not hurting anyone. I have it there just in case I need to protect myself, because I don't trust any of these freaking ICE agents, state police, or any of these law enforcement officers. I've seen what they're capable of doing, and they don't care if you're a journalist, if you're press, if you're only taking pictures, you're here to document. That doesn't matter to them. I got thrown on the ground today. I clearly was just documenting. I was on my knee to get the shot low to the ground of the guy getting arrested. I was in a vulnerable position. I had a press pass around my neck, not just the cartoon version one that I show you. I have another one that says David Snow, the exposure report, that is that I've been using for the past week. I shouted out that I'm press, and he looked at me, ran at me, and pushed me to the floor and told me, "Get back!" He knew I wasn't doing anything. He knew I wasn't a threat. He knew I was just documenting. So, why? Right? Why? He could have said to me, "Sir, I need you to move. We're clearing this area out." He could have said it however he wanted to. But he chose to throw me to the ground before using his words. But that's what it is. I'm not playing a victim or anything. I mean, I know what I signed up for by being here, the potentials. I wasn't hurt in any way. But I felt disrespected. It wasn't necessary. But I think I did I did a decent job staying in the action when things were going down. I think I got some shots that nobody else got, at least maybe not as good or as close, and I did it live. And I did have my 360 going for a lot of that, so I don't know what was happening behind me, but I'm gonna find out, and so are you. Yeah, they just went ham. That one big guy, he came here on a mission. Like, you know, when you see a guy come out of the club when things are going down, and he just comes out and he's ready to fight. You know, and he came out ready to fight. And he did. He fought with women and journalists and some skinny dude. I don't even want to, I mean, someone else who I'll just call them they. Right? They weren't fighting any big tough enemy. I don't know, man. He was just happy to be unleashing his anger out on people. He could have grabbed the person, said you're under arrest. It was way extra. And under arrest, I'm not sure for what. There was a person who did kick a vehicle that was leaving in front of an officer, a smaller officer, and he chased him and tackled him. And, I mean, but they during that initial period, they weren't giving clear commands. You know, they were making statements like, "Move the fuck back," or I hope I'm not making this up in my brain. That's something I believe I heard. Well, that's what it sounded like to me. So let's just go with, I'm paraphrasing. But, hi, Brittany. How are you? Yeah. And then there was a point where the commands are conflicting. You'll move in one direction and I'll say, move back that way. You go in a different direction. No, move back that way. And it's like, hold up. You're giving conflicting commands. This is very confusing. Which way do you want me to go? But they're not having the conversation or coordinating, right? So they're just, if you approach anywhere near them in their direction, they're like, go that way. It's just not the most organized situation. And listen, I'm not trained in law enforcement. I don't know how to do it. I personally know because I've spoken to some of these police officers two specifically that told me they've just been on the job for a little over a year, and they were in the academy together. And I'm like, well, they do 6 months in the academy. And I asked them this question. They told me, yeah, they do 6 months in the academy. I said, do you think that's enough training to be able to come out here and know how to do this job effectively? And the one thing that they agreed on was no, it's not. And then I don't even want to get into the thin blue line patch conversation that I had with them. But let's just say we're going to have to agree to disagree. What do you guys think about them wearing a thin blue line patch on their uniform? And I'm not talking about a bumper sticker on their personal vehicle or in their bedroom at home. I'm talking about on their uniform. Arm patch, chest patch, thin blue line. Does anyone else agree with me that that's inappropriate, that they should not have that? I wouldn't mind them having an American flag. But that shouldn't be on their uniform. Meanwhile, some of them, I mean, that's my opinion. I don't want to form your opinion for you. You let me know what you think about that. But what do you think? And then there were several of them that didn't have their name patches displayed, and they told me candidly off camera, it's because they don't want people knowing who they are because they're afraid of retaliation or being doxxed or people finding them. And I was like, it doesn't matter. You signed up for this job. Your identity is a matter of public record. Not where you live. I would never dox anyone, not alone never mind law enforcement, but anyone. You know, it's public record, and we have to be able to identify who you are so we can hold you accountable if things go left, if you do a bad job, if you do the wrong thing, if you assault somebody, or what, then anything you can imagine, possibility of hypotheticals that law enforcement is capable of doing. I'm going to sit down real quick. We have to be able to identify you and hold you accountable. And I did have this conversation with the deputy mayor of public safety. I've had this conversation with her, and either she agrees with me and she's relaying that message and it's not being addressed, or she's just ignoring me. But I don't believe that she is. I mean, I hope that she's not, because I felt like we had some genuine conversations, and that she was on the same page with me. However, I don't want to be naive, and I know that she does work for the government still, and is a politician of sorts. So I don't know, but I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt for now. The same way I would ask anyone to do for me. But if I don't see these things being addressed, I'm gonna just have to come to my own conclusion about that. Thank you, Terrence. Yeah. Oh, was that which night was that? I've been that might have been the 31st when I was with Status Quo with John. And I don't know. I've got a lot of names and badge numbers since last week. Yeah, I've been taking names and and documenting and doing a lot of research about who's who in Newark. Between captains and their exos, lieutenants, and all the politicians and commissioners, and I'm preparing potentially right now it's a thought of doing a presentation with the Newark at a Newark Council meeting, and I have some exhibits and I have a lot to say. So, do you give it to me? From ghetto to grace, give it to me. Email me THEEXREP@gmail.com. The X Rep for Exposure Report. THEEXREP. If somebody could put that in the chat at gmail.com. The tattoo one. I think you're talking about one of the police officers. It's Vivian Brown. Oh, hi. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, we did meet there. We had a nice conversation. Yeah, you did say get in touch with me. So you could either email me at what I said, the xrep@gmail.com, or if you prefer, you can send it to Full Court Press. If it's easier to remember, Full Court Press 07047 @gmail.com. But then all the numbers, it makes it harder. So whichever you prefer. Thank you for being here. Give me that story. I want it. I want it, and I will expose it. So let's do this. Peace, Gio. Thank you for being here. Love you back. What time we got now? 11:13, 11:14. Thank you, GSA. Yes, there have been many. Hey, you good? There have been many people released. Hi, how are you? Hanging in there. Thank you. There have been many people released, and they have been covering it, man. There's a lot of independent people out here covering these stories. A lot of it is on TikTok and Instagram. I'm not a TikToker, so to speak, myself. Either posting it on TikTok or watching TikTok, even though my kids tell me that's the move and that's the place to be. It's just not what I'm doing right now. I do use Instagram a little bit, and Facebook even less than Instagram. I've used it, Why is no major news covering this? I've asked myself that question. They are covering certain things. I don't know. They're covering it a little bit. And not very accurately. Yeah, from Ghetto to Grace. It's a TheXrep, TheXrep. And no, at gmail.com. And no, not full core press, full court press like basketball. FULLCOURT press. And then 07047 at gmail.com. So that's a long one. The XREP will probably be easier to remember. I'm going to make a new email on Proton. It's probably going to just be something different. But so it's THEXREP, TheXrep at gmail.com. No, GSA, that's not it. It's the XRep. You got a typo in there. EXREP. If someone could put it in the chats from Ghetto to Grace, because I want to help her expose her corruption story in West New York, which Hudson County is ground zero for myself and our team. Brandon, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful day at work tomorrow, although it is Monday. And that's an oxymoron. A wonderful Monday at work is probably impossible, but pull through it. Let's get to Wednesday at least. Good night, Brendan. I think I'm going to start heading out myself. This will be the earliest I've left. No, GSA. It's not the RX rep. It's the EX rep. The X rep. The exposure report. Exposure report. The X rep. And I know it's probably just your thumbs typing it wrong. Or it's probably automatically coming in because you typed it before. The stand against. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh man, some of these comments are funny. I'm gonna turn my camera around so you guys can talk to me. I don't know if my hat is showing up the right way or backwards, because I know if it kind of gets mirrored sometimes, but if you can read it, can I flip it? Can I do something about that? Lighting, retouching, hide live video, mute, flip. Nope, I can't flip it, but hopefully you see this the right way. I was talking to a captain last night. After Garden State and I finished his live video. What's the matter with you? What's up, brother? Susan, keep by. So I was talking to a captain here yesterday, and he said something like, the problem is people are out there live streaming, and I'm like, I'm live streaming. That's not the problem. You know what I mean? But I guess there's some people that, thank you. There's some people that believe that the press is the problem, but for the people here, the press is like the battleground, right? This is where ideas are being exchanged, things are being hidden, or things are being exposed. I'm just on the team that's choosing to expose it and just be here, show what it is, and be transparent. You're seeing what's happening. Yeah, I had some commentary here or there, but there's still a picture that you're seeing. Thank you. You know what I'm saying, Robin? Right? Yeah. Yeah, that was the energy I was on today. I was more on that yesterday and the day before. So I decided I'd get a hat that told the people here, the law enforcement here, who want to violate, when they choose to want to violate my rights, how I feel about them. How I feel about, sir, you can't go down this block with a backpack and a mask. Well, fuck off, respectfully. Right? Sir, you can't stand here. You can't be here after a certain time. You cannot park here. You can't, what? Fuck off, respectfully. So that's the type of time I'm on. You know, and it's true, because that is kind of what I do. I tell them to fuck off, but I'm respectful about it, usually. So, yeah, fuck off respectfully about sums it up. I'm going to see what's going down at the half-mile point. I actually had to park 1 mile away. They've blocked off all these roads. I'm very concerned that I'm going to be towed again. They were on their bullshit the past couple of days, towing and ticketing. But I made sure that the block that I was on, there were 0 signs regarding no parking. There were on other blocks, but not that block. So, oh man. But shout out to the officers that didn't interfere with me bringing my bag in here. I don't know. I do have their names. I hope I don't have a ticket too. And I am going to be getting the body camera footage though, because he did detain me. Because I started walking through the gate and he's like, sir, you can't bring a bag. I'm like, listen, I'm going in, man. No, you can't. So you have to stop. And I'm like, no, I'm not, you know. He's like, I said, am I being detained? I think he said, oh, you're doing it like that, or you're one of those guys, you know, whatever he said. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. So, as I was saying, I asked him if I was being detained, and he's like, all right, yeah, you're being detained. That's so funny. He said, you're being detained, and I'm like, I'm detained for what? What law did I break? You can't have a bag or anything like that. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not against the law. That's not a law. What am I being detained for? And he's just like, listen, you can't have a bag. So I'm like, listen, I'm trying to do my job the same way you're trying to do your job. And we went back and forth and we got into it and we had a conversation. And I was able to somehow get in here with my backpack. I'm going to show you the sign. It's just up here if it's still up. Oh yeah, I see it down there. Shout out to all my new friends here. All of you have been showing up to support me and see what's happening here on the ground. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'm gonna show you the sign. You're welcome. I really do enjoy bringing this to you live. I mean, I don't get the views that the Instagram and the TikTokers that put up the little clips, the 10-second clips, 30-second, whatever, and that kind of exposure. But I'm doing a different kind of exposure of my own, reporting on what's happening here in its entirety. And I believe I'm building the documentation of everything in its entirety, or as much as I can, at least for the times that I am here. I think I'm creating exhibits, creating a public record that may be beneficial to somebody at some point in time. But I believe it's a body of work about a point in time in our history as a country, history as a state here in New Jersey, our history as a people, and it means a lot to me that I'm doing it. That's why I continue to come here, sacrificing a lot of different things. This gets expensive, and then time away from my family. Lulu, thank you. It's actually, I gotta work on it a little bit. Let me get out the street because I appreciate that though. What side of the street are we driving on here? I don't know. There's a yellow line on the road. What are we doing? But he's driving on the wrong side of this two-way road here, but this is like the freaking wild west out here. That's a fact. What's the matter, you? It's a fact. The protest has not ended. However, it has dwindled down significantly after those arrests today. So, you know, there's always kind of people around. There's people who I believe are staying here all night, and I don't know. But there's kind of always someone here. But it gets pretty quiet. When I started here today, it was pretty quiet. So these train tracks, right? They're on the side. I wonder if they're guarding the tracks. I mean, it seems like it'd be pretty easy to. So they changed the sign. They moved the sign and changed it. Now, it doesn't. It doesn't say no bags, no masks, and now it says stay safe. I gotta see this. Maybe I did affect some change in here because I had the conversations. I told them I had every intention of challenging that no bags policy here, no bags, no masks thing here. I told them I was willing to take the arrest, and then that, you know, we'll let a judge determine if it was lawful or not. So they moved this. Oh no, it's still there. Damn. I thought maybe I did it. I think it's still here. But I did tell them all that. And I did challenge it today. I was trying to just continue walking through. They did detain me. Told me I was detained. But yeah, it's still here. For those traveling to vicinity of Delaney Hall, no backpacks and masks allowed for those traveling to vicinity of Delaney Hall. Fuck you, respectfully. That's basically what it says. And my response is, fuck off, respectfully. So yeah, man, this sign doesn't sit right with me at all. And the fact that they're enforcing it doesn't sit right with me at all. And then once again, we have zero law enforcement presence here now. So who is preventing backpacks and masks from entering now? I mean, like, how do you enforce that? What if everybody just went in and stashed backpacks and masks, and this is hypothetical, not encouraging anyone to do anything I say, but they could stash a whole ton of them in there. I mean, but it's just the silliest thing ever. They're just playing freaking games. People have stopped parking in the grass there that I've been parking at every night, and it was over there. But people have stopped parking there because they were giving tickets and towing cars. I myself got towed. I got towed. It cost me $250 to get my car out. I got an $85 ticket on top of it, which I'm gonna fight. So as you know, this is that time of the night where you guys come with me on my last lonely stroll back to my car. And I just politic it with you guys for a bit. My belly. Got a little belly there. I have been walking forever. I just walked a half a mile. That's the first checkpoint, half a mile. Then they stop people from parking near the checkpoint for another half a mile. So it's a total of a mile that you have to park. Maybe I'll try parking on the other side next time and coming through that way. I don't think it's open to pedestrian. They let you come in one way but not the other way. It's like they have these weird rules for that specific public sidewalk. It's just like, what are we doing? Shout out to Chris. Hopefully I'm able to cover it tomorrow. That is my intention for now. It is all industrial around here. Yeah, this is the industrial section of Newark. That's what it's zoned for. They have Delaney Hall Ice Detention Center, where I was, and directly next door to it is the Essex County Jail. That's where they put those two detention facilities in this industrial area here. Captain Truth. That's hilarious. Maybe. Well, make sure you turn your notification bell on. Yeah, I'm so tired. I don't even know what the hell's going on in this chat right now. I mean, wait, Ghetto. I'm gonna call you that. Sure, you prefer Grace. I'll call you Grace. Grace. I missed the first part. All right. Okay. All right. I'm here with you. Got you. Right. Okay, I'm following you now. Okay. Wow. I'm listening. Well, I'm sorry that you're going through that. Yeah, I'm willing to try to help you any way that I can with whatever's in my power. I'm reading different chats at the same time, but I'm taking you very seriously, Grace. Yeah, Brian Stack ignoring civil rights violations. Yeah, I believe that. And I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. No, I'm good. I'm good, Cap. I think I'm all right on that. I'm right on that. Got you. All right. Thanks for that info. And yeah, say less for now. Say less for now. I got locked up in February for nothing. I didn't do anything. I was in a public building gathering matters of public information, and I got arrested for that and charged with defiant trespass. Today, some other people got locked up outside of the ICE detention facility here in Newark, New Jersey, and yeah, things went left. I hope my vehicle is still here. What's the matter, you? Exactly. He orders civil rights violations, allegedly. Why wouldn't he ignore them? Captains. No comment on that. You know, I have this severe anxiety. Wow, Annette, you read my mind. I was just about to say, I have this severe anxiety every time I get closer to where I parked, hoping that my car is going to still be there, not knowing if it is. And then when I can't quite make it out, my heart palpitates, and I don't see it right now. But maybe it is there. I had to park extra far today. I don't hear any backstory. Shit. I believe my car is there. That has to be my car. There are 2 cars I can see still left on the block, and I believe one of them is mine. It looks like mine. I did hear some loud music. Don't know where it was coming from, but I don't see anyone else out here. I mean, look around. Oh, there is a car coming. See, what was that about? My car is here. You hear the music? The fuck? There's a whole group of people going ham down there. Yeah, I don't want to put a sticker on my damn car. And you know what? That shouldn't matter. Either I'm lawfully parked or I'm not. Right? And I am. I'm lawfully parked. So what I did today is document it. So that if they took my car, my vehicle, I can prove that it wasn't parked legally and hopefully win my money back in a lawsuit. Oh shit! Yo, you got me to my car safe, guys. Good looking out. Oh, I know many of you are not from New York, New Jersey, but Newark doesn't have the reputation of being the safest place to be and have a vehicle. I remember, man, Newark was the carjack capital of the world at one point. I don't know if anyone saw that movie, New Jersey Drive. But there was a point where people didn't even stop at red lights sometimes here. But I'm glad my vehicle is safe and sound and hasn't been stolen by the Newark Police Department. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. My name is David Snow, and I'm glad to have all my new support here. So thanks again. This is David Snow, The Exposure Report. Peace.